Hello children, let's continue with our class. That is, in last class we have done up to definition list. Let's open our text editor and the file we are working on. I have changed that name into demo. That file name I have changed into demo. And I have added in file here. There is not much change till the last time. This is the page we are working on. This is the definition list. You will give a term and you will define about the term. This number is not for ordered list. I have just added that number right here, 1 2 in front of the term. Now next topic is nested list. You have already heard about nested in QBasic. In previous class QBasic, there is a nested loop within the loop. There will be a loop, and within that loop there will be another loop. So like that, here we are going to do a nested list. That it's already a list over here. This is definition list. Within this list we are going to add another list. Look here carefully. This is the starting pen. Before ending the pen here, we are going to write here the nested list. We are going to add here another list. So before starting this back, I want to add that another list just before the back. So let's go to our list here. Before this ending of pen, we are going to add here. Let's add here. Let's add for ordered list. We have already learned about ordered list. We are going to write here ordered list, and what we are going to add about. We want to add about ink pen. Ball pen. Gel pen. These are the types of pen, and I want to write here types of pen. Types of pen. Let's see. Look here, types of pen come here. I want to bring it out here, so let's add here BR Tech. Now look here, within this pen, before starting the back, next term, that is back, I want to write types of pen. This is the thing. Types of pen, ink pen, ball pen and gel pen. You all know that if I didn't mention any type in ordered list, we have already learned that one in previous class. In ordered list, if I want to change this into Roman numeral, then I have to type I, that is in small letter or cap, or if I want in alphabet, I have to mention that A. And if I want to start from some particular number, then I have to mention that start equal to attribute. So like that, I just want to mention the type of pen, that is ink pen, ball pen and gel pen. No, this is wrong. Gel pen. Okay. If I remove this and take also it, nothing will wrong. Now, this is nested list. Nested list means sub list under this one, another list. Sub list or sub item in the list. We are creating a list which is already there, another list within the list. This is called nested list. You can create other lists also here within this bag or within the mouse, this mouse term and definition. Before ending the definition, before the end tag of the definition, you can look here. If you want to add another list here before this end tag of dd, you can write here, but I will give you an example only for this one, only one. So look here carefully, I will explain it again. Just before the back term, I want to create a list, that is types of pen. I have given a break line, two break line, because I want to give a break, some space over here. So types of pen, I have written it, and ordered list and unordered list, definition list, we have already learned that one. So I'm using the first one, that is ordered list, that is OL, and I didn't mention any type or any start where it should be start from. So just simple ordered list, list item. One is ink pen, ball pen and gel pen. This is the thing. So this type of list is called nested list. So after nested list, we are going to start a new topic, that is tables in HTML. We have already learned table in HTML, table in MS Word and Excel, how to add table in MS Word, and the one which we are working already, it's in the format of table in Excel. The calculation and all, we have already learned how the cell and all. So look here, we are going to work about table in HTML. If you want to represent a data in a tabular form, that is, you are going to arrange the data in a tabular form, we are going to need this HTML tag for table in our page. Why we are using table to represent a data? Do you have any idea about that? It is because of you have to organize in a list form, or well, the question is why we are using table in HTML or in Word. Because the detail of data that we are going to display is complicated, and it will be a problem for the reader or user to read the data in a random way if we represent that one in a paragraph form. So if you are making a tabulated format, that is by using rows and column, that if you want to make a list of data for a student, a mark list or something like that, so you need a tabulated form, so that the rows and column of one student does not mismatch with the another student. So we are going to use table to organize the data in too detail to be explained in a paragraph form. It will be difficult to represent this data in it will be difficult to represent that type of complicated data or detailed data in a paragraph form. That's why we use table. Let's use table below the mouse. Just I have already made a comment here. Let's start table from here, just before the body tag, just before the body ends. Let's add a new table here. If we are going to use table in HTML, first of all is we are going to use the table tag, that is table. This is the first one. We have to use table. After that, we are going to use, what do you want to write the heading? Let's say we want to write about marked list. So let's say in caption you have to write marked list. Marked list. This is a marked list. After that, after marked list, you are going to write the heading. What should be there on the top row? You already know what is column and row. So what should be there in the top row? That for marked list for a student, you need roll number, name, and let's say total mark. So first one is, let's say for writing this, there are some tag. I will explain that one. That is TR means table row, and TD means table data, and TH means table heading. Heading is the one which you are going to use in the top of the table. That like roll number, name, and mark, like that. This is the heading part. So first, before starting the first row, that is TR. TR. Table heading. Table heading. That is first one is roll number. Table heading. Next is name. Name of the student. Next table heading is total marks. Let's see here. Look here. Marked list, roll number, name of the student, total mark. There is no boundary. Like if you want to add the boundary, you have to give here table and border. Border, let's say 1. So comes here the border of the table. After this, we are going to add the data of the student. If I delete this end tag of th, this table heading, nothing will wrong. So let me delete this one. In your textbook, it's not given. They are not using this th table heading end tag. So nothing changed. First row. This is the first row of our table. Look here, I'll explain it again. We are going to use this table tag, And this border, if you didn't give border, you have already seen that in our result there is no border like this. So we have to give a border of 1 or 2, whatever you want. If you want 5, let's see the changes. Look, this doesn't look good. If you want, if this is your choice, you can give whatever your choice is. This is your. Now after table, caption, in caption you have to write what is this table is about. Table of what you are going to make, list of student or whatever it is. So here we are going to make a marked list of any class. So if you want to mention a class also, you can mention it there. So we are just making a marked list. And after finishing the caption, TR, the first row, that is, you have to mention here in the first row, you have to mention roll number, name of the student, and total mark and all. Next row we are going to write here. This is the next row, TR, table row. Here we are going to write TD, table data. There we are giving, we are using TH. In the first row we have to use TH, and from the second you can use TD. I will tell you the difference later on. First one is TD, roll number. You have to write here roll number first, because in the first column that is roll number. So roll number 1, next TD, table data, that is name. This is an example name. I frequently use this Tom, TD, and total mark, how much he get, let's say 86. So this is the table data. Save it and let's run it. Now here comes roll number 1, Tom, 86. I have to give each and every one with like this. So let's copy this one and paste it. Copy and paste. This is roll number 1. Let's change roll number 2. Yaima. Yaima got 96. Roll number 3. Tom got 76. This is an example. Look here in our data. Look here, this is the list in full page. Now mark list, student, I have added 3 data. I have copy paste that same data. If you delete this TD last and tech, it will not do anything. Doesn't create any problem with this one. In your textbook also they don't use this end tag. Look here, no changes in our web page. In your textbook it's like this, that's why I am changing it to this one. Okay, why I am giving this TH in here and in this one TD? If you want to add more student, you have to write this same thing, TR, table row and table data. This is table row, TR is for table row, and this TD is for table data, and this TH is table heading. So let me change this one, table heading. Look here carefully before I change it. This roll number, name of the student, this total mark are in bold letter. Student, let me change into capital. Student, let me change this one by one. Let's say TD, and this one also TD. Save it. Look here. Here's the difference. Look here. I didn't change that total mark TH. So only this one is in bold letter and other is in same with the table data. So this is the thing. This is the difference between table heading and table data. The table heading should be bold. It should be different from the table data size. That's why the table heading is little bigger than the table data. No, here table heading TH and here also TH. Let me change that back. Now this is the thing. So we have learned a simple table, how to add a list of data or how to represent our data in a tabular form. If we want to represent this data in a paragraph form, then it will be a more confusing way. So that's why it's better to represent like this in a tabular form. So let's end here today. We have learned about making a simple table in HTML. If you are confused, you can ask me in our interaction session. If you are confused, you can watch this video again. Make sure to watch it. Thanks.